welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Clara. I live in Charleston and this is a day in my life. I went to a workout class this morning that I was tempted to skip, but I'm glad that I went. It was a core power yoga sculpt, but I think it had like some of that DSX class mixed in, so it was like a little bit more weight and like strength focused. It was very difficult, but I feel very accomplished now. So a great start to my day, a great start to my weekend. It's Friday and this coming weekend is Memorial Day weekend, so I have Monday off and I think I'm gonna go to the beach, which might be a mistake because I haven't lived in Charleston very long. I moved here in October, so I don't really know what it's like on very touristy like travel weekends like Memorial Day weekend. Maybe everyone knows to stay away from the beach. I guess I will be learning that. But I stopped at Trader Joe's on the way home from my workout class to get some flowers for a friend who had a dental procedure yesterday that didn't go as planned. So I want to drop off some flowers to her and just like a little get well soon card. And lately I've been loving getting grocery store flowers and seeing how I can kind of like arrange them and doctor them up to look like a true florist delivery, especially for like local people. It's so fun to send people flowers, but it starts to add up. So as long as I have some free time in the day, I think it's fun to make the arrangement myself and just drop it off. Looks like I woke up with a blemish or two. I'm not sure where those came from, but I just want to put on a light layer of makeup because I always feel better and I feel more productive throughout the day when I actually put 15 or 20 minutes into my own appearance and like putting on a cute outfit and stuff. So I got home and went on my computer and got a couple of things submitted that I needed to, but I paused to shower and actually get ready for the day because if I didn't do it now then I probably wasn't going to. Last night I had some people over. I had like a crispy rice night. Considering it was my first time making crispy rice, I think it went very well, but I have some of the aftermath of that I still need to clean up. Otherwise, no big plans moving into the weekend. I'm not in a rush to go anywhere, so I'm gonna let my hair air dry and then maybe I'll just leave it natural or I'll do it later on today. But this is my outfit. This shirt is from Free People. I actually got it at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx probably about a year ago. It's one of my favorite finds. It's like a ribbed material with like a lot of detail. It's see-through, so I'm wearing a white tube top underneath it, and then I have these 3 necklaces on from Bauble Bar. Jean shorts are from a Golday. They're the D shorts, D-E-E, one of my favorite shorts for the summer because it's like decently long. I mean, they're still very short, but they're longer than some. And I've developed over the past couple days an eye twitch. So if you see my left eye twitching in this vlog, you're not imagining it. I don't know how to get it to stop. I just went live with Polly's first and only ever brand deal. I'm very proud of her. In true stage mom fashion, I will be keeping every penny of the money for myself, but go look at it. It's on TikTok and Instagram if you want to go support little P. About time she started paying rent. I don't feel like cooking lunch, so I'm gonna go get some takeout. I'm probably gonna get like a Cobb salad or some sort of salad situation, and then we'll put together these flowers. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna have time to bring them over to her today, maybe like in the evening, but I want to get them all situated because they're just sitting right in front of me. I have them in water, but I feel like the longer they're in the plastic, the more they risk like getting kind of funky. So after I eat, I'm gonna figure these out. And if you happened to notice earlier, I did buy more plants, but I actually like researched this time. I like paid attention to how the sunlight hits this spot, and I bought things according to that. And I got I got perennials instead of annuals, so they should last longer. I think these are gonna survive. I have a really good feeling about them, and they're kind of like tropically. This was yesterday's project. Secured. I got the Country Club Cobb, no blue cheese, sub cheddar. Not bad for like $25 worth of Trader Joe's flowers. And I usually find these ones, I don't know what they're called, but I usually get them at the wholesale florist. So it's kind of nice that I got all this from Trader Joe's. I like to make sure it looks good from like most angles, although I would argue this is definitely like the front. But whenever I'm at Whole Foods, I grab these. It's those little place card, note card holders that you put in bouquets or that you get in bouquets. And then I add a little note so it feels even more legit. So I'm gonna do this, and then hopefully I have time today to drop this off to her. I have these little note cards and envelopes from Peirce. Yeah, PPA. I'm not sure if you can buy them individually. I got this in like a set of stationery from them, but these work perfectly to put like on a bouquet. I'm about to film a little reel on how I make my custom matchboxes whenever I host, because this is such a fun little DIY. It does require you to own some sort of machine like this, be it Cricut, Silhouette, like whatever one you have or whichever one you get. But once you have it, there's so many little crafts that you can do if you're someone like me and like loves a little craft, loves to host, loves to personalize. And I've found a way to make custom matchboxes. Let me show you some of the ones I've made. I think I have a couple of them in the bedroom here, but like this one I made for a game night. It's like a, I guess it was on February 9th, 2024, but it was just like a little Valentine's, Galentine's game night. So I made these, and then I made these for Lauren's birthday when we went to the mountains. Camp Lauren 2024, and I put this little mountain range on the back. So I found a way to make these. Granted, like the background is always going to be white, but I've been meaning to make some to put in Polly's bathroom, in the guest room, just like little, like I stole these from Clara's place type of matches, kind of similar to these that I got from Ellie and Aaron's place. Come back soon. I think that's so cute. So I want to make some of those today, and I wanted to make a video on it because I think it's so fun, and I haven't seen anyone talk about how easy it is, well, somewhat easy it is, to customize plain matchboxes from Amazon using like a Cricut machine. The project starts in Canva. I just made a 2" by 1.5" like design frame thing. This is the dimensions that the matchbox will be, so I'm going to use this as my artboard just to design what I want to go on the matchboxes. So I'm going to do that really fast and figure out what I want to put on them, but I also want to keep in mind like the limitations of the cutting machine, so it's going to need to be like pretty thick lines, like nothing too intricate. You'll see what I mean, and it's all going to be one color. Here's what I think I've landed on. Polly's place with a little drink. Charleston 2024. I'm only gonna make a couple. And then thanks for stopping by. And these will go on the back of the toilet in her bathroom, because sometimes guests go in there just because it's like right off the kitchen. I would prefer them not to, just because I feel like it's always messy in there, but sometimes they do. And I feel like it would be cute if there was like little ones on the back of the toilet that they could take, and literally just like 5, which is the nice thing about this is like you can make such small quantities. So I think I'm gonna see how this design prints. The tricky part is finding assets in Canva that are thick enough and like simple enough that the machine can cut them out. Because if you think about it, the machine is cutting around the outside edge, so this font looks really bold right now, but once it's cut out, it's not going to look bold. Same with this border right here. It's going to be like a super thin line, but if I made it a super thin line on Canva, then like the cutting would just be a disaster. So I'm a little bit worried about this martini glass, but I'm just going to cut one and see how it goes. So then I export that Canva file as a transparent PNG, and I put it in like the design software for the cutting machine. Mine's not calibrated correctly, so I try not to get it up to the edge because sometimes it doesn't start cutting up at the edge. And then I kind of taught myself how to do this, so I might be doing it wrong, but I learned to draw like a box around your actual box or around your actual thing for weeding purposes. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm also going to mirror it horizontally. I think that's it. Yes, because it's heat transfer, so I want it to be backwards. So flip horizontally. I already have everything loaded into the Cameo that I need to, like the little blade, and then this is gold transfer. It's like heat transfer. So this is good to go, and now I'm just gonna send the design over to this and have it cut out like one set of it. I would, if I knew for a fact that it was gonna work seamlessly, I would just like plop a bunch of them on and have it cut at once, but I do one cut just as like a quick trial to see if it looks the way I want it to. Just finished, so I'm gonna eject it, and you can kind of see like where it's cut, but the moment of truth is like if the cuts went all the way through and like what it actually looks like. So let's weed this. That's what it's called when you like peel away what you don't need. There's a bunch of accessories that you can buy for these machines, like scraping and weeding and all these different things, but I just use a pair of old tweezers and I push everything down with the flat end of the tweezer, and then you weed out what you don't need. This is the tedious part. I ended up having to grab a pair of super tiny, precise, pointy tweezers to get some of those detail pieces out, but everything seemed to survive. So now I can peel off the vinyl, and everything's still stuck to this side. This is how it works. And then this is why I mirrored the image, because this is what will get heat transferred to the box of matches. I hope you're following. If you have one of these, then this is making sense. But if you don't have one of these machines, this is definitely not like a beginner tutorial. But I think if you went and watched some videos, this whole part will make more sense. And now we have our little heat transfer stickers that are gonna go on the matchbox. But I just noticed that the measurements of the matchbox are off from what I made the artboard, so that border is not going to fit around, but that's okay. I'm just going to remove the border and we'll try and iron these on. Not too shabby for my first attempt. The design got a little wiggled right here. That was just my fault. I wasn't paying attention when I was ironing it on, but not bad. I'm happy with it. And now I have some footage that I can like explain the process, because I've never explained it before, and I feel like a lot of people have these machines and don't know how to use it, and I love finding new ways. Little wardrobe change before I start making dinner, because because I was bound to stain that white shirt. But tonight's dinner is a pressure cooker meal, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a Greek lamb pressure cooker. Let me try and find it. Yeah, Instant Pot Greek lamb with grilled potatoes. It's 2 different recipes that I'm combining. I've tried the grilled potato recipe. I've never tried this Instant Pot Greek braised lamb, but the website looks good, and I will 100% judge a website by its cover. So for that reason, I'm taking a leap of faith. It's from italianenough.com. Pretty easy. I throw everything into the Instant Pot, set to high pressure for an hour and 20 minutes. That's what I get for not reading it ahead of time. We've got the lamb, 4 cloves of garlic, white onion, juice of 2 lemons, fresh rosemary, fresh thyme, dried oregano, bay leaves, salt, chicken broth, and white wine. Wait, is that pork or lamb? Boneless lamb leg. Now I need to go check. Yeah, that's lamb. I think I misspoke earlier. It has like string holding it together. Do you think I keep that on there? No, probably not. Let me take that off. I apologize in advance for what I'm about to do. Alexa, play Post Malone radio. This is gonna take forever. An hour and 13 minutes is still left. So I'm trying to prep everything else, but I don't wanna get too far because these only take like 10 more minutes to finish up. So obviously I don't want them done like an hour before everything else. But I've cut up everything that goes in the little potato salad. It's kind of similar to the potato salad that you used to be able to get at Zoe's. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, like their grilled potato salad. This recipe is very similar. I'll put it in the description box. But there's red onion, green onion, some capers, dill, parsley. Then there's like red wine vinegar, ground mustard, olive oil, and then salt and pepper. But you mix it all up together at the end. I still have to put these on the grill. You just boil them at first to get them kind of cooked, so you're not cooking them entirely on the grill, but then you get a little like char on them and a little color. So I'll do that in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna put all of the toppings in this bowl, which I'll mix them all up together at the end. Prepped everything that I can, and there's still an hour and 4 minutes on the clock, so I guess I'll clean the kitchen now. And like 6 hours later, just kidding, it honestly only took the hour 20 minutes. I didn't have to add any more time. Shred it up perfectly, and I'm gonna serve it with tzatziki, and then that's what the finished potato salad looks like. I think the easiest way to clean this up is to like let it harden and then scoop it out. So this is gonna sit out for another hour or 2. Maybe I can clean it up before bed. That's the only thing about like appliances like these in the Instant Pot. This is an Instant Pot crock pot all-in-one thing from our place. It's called the Dream Cooker. I love it, but it's kind of a pain to clean. Like, see all that down in there? I've probably complained about this before, and it's not a true complaint because I do love it. It's just like a little bit of a design flaw in my opinion. Speaking of appliances, would you look at that? I got a Ninja Creamy. I'm so excited. I like haven't had any time to like go buy all the ingredients and freeze and prep and everything, but I'm very excited. I need to find a recipe for the Cold Stone cake batter ice cream. That is my favorite ice cream of all time. I don't even know if there's a way to like make that healthy. All the recipes I see for the creamy are like healthy ice cream. I could care less if it's healthy, I'll be honest. I'm like not trying to get like my protein in, you know? I just want really good ice cream. So I'm on a mission, mark my words, to find a recipe that will rival the Cold Stone cake batter ice cream. Just watched a couple episodes, well I guess not even a couple, only 2 episodes of this. Not even, no, it's not new, it's 2019, but I've never heard of it before. Just I think it's because I've been watching a lot of like British TV that now I'm getting suggested stuff like this, because I watched that Baby Reindeer thing, and then there's another one, but I have no idea what's going on in this yet. I don't know if I like it, but I need to watch another episode or 2. I almost forgot to mention that I went to go deliver these today, and I realized she was out of town for Memorial Day already. She already left town, so I guess these are mine because I don't want to give her flowers that are on the verge of dying. So when she gets back in town, I will make her a different bouquet. The thought that counts. And now I can enjoy this. Good night, squid. Love you. And while I was watching that TV show, I was looking up Ninja Creamy recipes, and I take back everything I said, because the Ninja Creamy recipe that I found for cake batter ice cream took like an entire bag of cake mix, more sugar on top of that, and a bunch of other stuff. So maybe I will be a healthy Ninja Creamy girly. I think everyone's onto something. I guess if you're eating it every night, you have to make it somewhat healthy. So stay tuned as I embark on my creamy recipe hunt. I also shopped on Nuuly and placed that order while I was watching TV. I love to multitask. I love to have a big screen and a little screen. I am a multi-screen iPad kid, but I've been kind of slacking on my Nuuly lately, and I haven't been placing the order. I've been like pausing months. I mean, heck, if I remember to pause them, I'm sure I've unfortunately like paid a month or two and not actually gotten any clothing, because it kind of sneaks up on you. But I just placed a Nuuly order. I went through like everything, and there wasn't a lot. I always sort by my size because I don't even want to see something if I can't actually get my hands on it. So if you don't know, Nuuly is like a clothing rental website. If all of your size has been like checked out, then I don't want to know what I'm missing. So I placed that order, and I should probably get that by like early or mid next week. Hopefully I like it. I did a lot of new arrivals, which unfortunately don't have reviews, so hopefully the sizing works out. I'm gonna try and get up early tomorrow, even though it's Saturday. I have so much to do. But wait a minute, has anyone else's like Hatch alarm clocks just stopped working recently? My friend Ellie just posted a TikTok saying that she was experiencing that with hers, and I've been experiencing the same thing, and I thought maybe I just messed it up, like I missed an update or something. Is everyone's Hatch alarm clock kind of malfunctioning? Maybe it's like a system software thing going on. But mine hasn't worked for the past couple weeks, and it's really like made a noticeable difference in waking up. I don't really use it too much at night, so I wouldn't say that it's been impacting the way I fall asleep, but it's definitely been impacting my morning routine because it hasn't been going off. So maybe there's some Hatch alarm clock conspiracy that I'm missing out on. I also emailed customer service, and they replied once, and then I never heard from them again. But I wanted to mention that in case it's like a universal thing that's going on right now. I'm sure it's just software related, so maybe they can fix it. But it does go to show how much I do love and use the actual Hatch when it works. Target haul. I always get suckered into like a piece of clothing at Target. I never try it on in person, and then when I get home and try it on, I always return it. So this is my latest victim. It's this little like linen dress, little tie on the back. It's like just a cute little sundress. I'm not sure what the neckline is doing, but I'll try it on later. I don't have any like bright colors like this, and I could just slip this on for dinner or drinks or something, but I'll probably return it. I got my face wax strips that I use for my eyebrows, and then some face razors for dermaplaning, and I also got some paper towels. It's a no from me, dog. It had potential. I feel like I can go to Old Navy and find something like this that fits a little bit better. I still have my tube top on underneath, so that's not helping, but she's getting returned. The UV is like 8 or 9 today. I was just outside for like no more than 20 or 30 minutes, and I already have tan lines from that exercise dress that I was wearing. So I figured it's a sign to go even out those lines on the roof. I'm not like a huge tanning in the sun person, honestly, because I just don't have the patience for it, and I don't mind the way a fake tan looks, but something about just like a little bit of a natural glow, especially under a self-tan in the summer, just takes everything to the next level. So I don't like oil up in like tanning oil per se and like cook myself, but I do love to lay out every once in a while. So I'll probably spend like an hour up there. I just got this new fan thing. I haven't tried it out, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually use it. I might need an extension cord, but it's from Shark, and it like oscillates and it like sprays water from your hose. So that might help with the fact that I don't have patience for sitting outside. I think I'm going to do a braid, so I'm definitely going to wash my hair afterwards. I'm going to be pretty sweaty. So I think my speaker's charged. Only thing that's missing is I probably should have texted a friend to see if they want to come over, but that's fun. Oh, I should do like a tanning part, not like a tanning party, but like a little girls' day on the roof. That would be fun. If you don't know, this house I'm renting has this like rooftop patio thing, so it gets really bright undivided sun. I don't have any loungers up there. Maybe I'll get some cheap ones, but I have furniture. Like I have a big couch that I'm gonna lay on. I guess people could be on the ground. I have all my body stuff upstairs, but this is what I have on my face. I'm putting the new Caudalie. Gosh, I'm never thought about how you pronounce that until this very moment, and now I'm not sure. But they just came out with this SPF 50, or maybe they didn't come out with it, but they just sent it to me. So I'm gonna put this to the test. There's one place that I don't want to tan, it's my face. Well, my cord doesn't reach, and I don't own an extension cord. I should probably just order one. So I can't use my little fan thing. That's okay. You can charge it and use it cordless, so this is just a lesson that I need to keep it charged. But you hook it up to your hose. I guess it would be cordless if you were just using it as a fan, but if you want the mist attachment, then you need it to be close to a hose anyway. I'll charge this up and maybe I can use it tomorrow. Might be too soon to tell, but I think I got a little bit of color, which is good because I'm trying to even out some tan lines that I've got going on up here. But I'm just gonna watch that show for the rest of the night. Reheat my leftovers, maybe make some cookies, nothing crazy. So I'm gonna finish out today's vlog right now. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you want to see more. And actually, just in case you're wondering, since this is the cutest outfit I've had on all videos, this bodysuit is from Revolve. It's really old. I can't find it online anymore, but it's from the Lovers and Friends brand, so it might be sold elsewhere. And then these linen pants are from Marshall's, I think. All right, with that, I'm gonna end the vlog. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.